All right, y'all, we back again with another review. This time we did the Don the Dragon Wilson classic.
Ain't that bad? I'm sorry, ain't that bad?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So this time we did the Don the Dragon Wilson classic. Was it Ring of Fire?
Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire. So Don the Dragon Wilson plays a former martial artist turned doctor who swore off martial arts. But all his family, family and friends, they're martial artists. They're participating in an underground tournament. Anyway, falls in love with a girl. The girl's family doesn't like Chinese people. His family is a little wary of her as well because she's white. And then the girl's brother is a kickboxer, and he ends up having conflict with Don, and then that's basically the crux of it. But we're gonna go much more in depth because bad movies, the plot's just retarded. Yeah. So anyway, all right. So check this out. Don pulls up this girl. She's having problems with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is a knucklehead kickboxer. So they argue at this restaurant or whatever. The girl's at the restaurant. It's a white girl. Don walks into the restaurant because Don's mother owns the restaurant. Oh, his aunt? Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, his aunt owns the restaurant. Don walks into the restaurant. She says, I need a waiter. And she's talking in like broken English. You know what I mean? So this
hand gestures.
Right. So this Chinese man can understand what she's saying. Don, he doesn't get offended at that. He goes in the kitchen, gets her meal, brings it out. He starts looking at her with the lovey-dovey eyes and all this other stuff. Like Don is like, the racism didn't affect him, you know what I mean? Because he wanted that white so bad that the racism didn't do. I was disgusted. I know you hate Don.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I know you hate
Don.
I'm
happy that you hate Don.
Yeah, I like Don. You did it for me because it ain't nothing that really gets me tight than somebody that don't like their own race. You know what I mean? That really doesn't. You don't have no respect for like where you came from and stuff like that, man. And Don is trying to play that. Now, I know Don is biracial. So Don is playing this, his Asian side, his white side, or whatever. But the execution is just poor, man. Don, you terrible at this. But you brought up a good point. This is him being honest.
I think it's him being honest. In my opinion, Don, this is you being honest. And I don't think you're very happy with being part Asian. And I'm going to say this because in your movies, you play off the stereotypical Asian, but you act like the white side of you is holier than thou, which in essence, I guess they do that with all white parts. But anyway, That's what you do. So like he said, this woman insulted you. And instead of checking her, you fall in love with her. Now mind you, she never apologized for saying, oh, I'm sorry for assuming you're a waiter because you're Asian. Oh, and you're a doctor. You fall in love with her.
Don, you didn't show any pride in being
Asian.
Like you,
nothing. Except when he was explaining to her his culture.
No, and I'm gonna tell you why that ain't it. Because that's the same as they had those movies where the black dude teach the white dude how to dance.
Yeah,
that's the same shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, but that's stereotyped then. That's stereotyped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, like Don, you couldn't even say how you feel. Like, well, Don, we know you didn't feel disrespected, but something like that, you should have been like, yo, she didn't look at you as a human. She looked at you as subhuman, basically. And you didn't have no problem with it because if it's white, it's all right. You know what I mean? Basically. And you was down with it, man. Don, you
basically.
Man,
I hated you way before I got to this level of breaking you down in this essence because I thought you were a horrible martial artist, and this movie just adds to that.
Yeah, it reinforces a lot.
You're horrible. You're the number 2, the one that died. I know he's a fighter. Matter of fact, the number 3. Matter of fact, motherfucker, the drunk dude. Yeah. All 3 of them are well-known martial artists. I don't know the names, unfortunately, but for you to be the sensei, and then to be the sensei, the I don't know. I don't want to say overseer, but the intelligent one, the enlightened one.
Right.
For you to the advice that you gave in this movie only you could have wrote that. I swear, only you could have wrote that. And then I do have a question.
Ask that shit.
Do you hate your Asian side? I have to ask that because
I think so.
You in this movie, every Asian part of it was stereotypical. You know, like your aunt.
Yeah.
Her English was horrible. And when she got mad, she spoke in her regular language, manner or whatever.
Yeah.
But you kept staying proper if that's the right word. You kept playing off of she's family, but I'm this.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I got. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's blood, and yes, she's my Asian side, but you know I'm a Valley dude. I'm from here. I'm from here. But then twice in the movie, you had to reference how hard it was for you to get out of China.
Yeah.
I don't ever believe the way you was acting. I don't believe you was ever in China. I don't believe you was ever in China.
It seemed like that's how you came up, man. You came up feeling like ostracized, and then you chose to get with the white. But there's a thing, man. Ain't no benefits in trying to appeal to white people. It's just, we know this.
None.
We know this. So ain't no benefits in this shit, man. You better off embracing who you are. That's going to take you further, and you're going to be able to feel better about yourself. You know what I mean? Because Don, you
I didn't like the ending. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna say like the ending. I didn't just.
Yeah, I mean, I in this movie, we watched you stifle actual Asian talent so you can seem better than who you are. You know what I mean? So you can appeal to white people basically in this movie. You know?
And once again, this movie has so many elements of other movies in it. It was disgusting.
Yeah,
Kickboxing again.
Don, you might be
Karate Kid.
You might be the master P of B movie, like B action movies. You are the master P of it. You steal everything.
This motherfucker continuously talked about being from China, but then said, yo, fight them Thai style.
Yeah.
How they used to do back in the day. The fuck you talking about? So China ain't got no back in the day.
All right, this is the real part of the movie y'all need to understand.
I don't know if I can finish this, but go ahead.
There was a conflict between a white martial artist and Asian martial artist. Don's friends and family were the Asian martial artists. The girl's family was the white martial artists or whatever. Anyway,
Heard that before.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Karate Kid, as you pointed out, West Side Story, even though that ain't had no martial arts, but you know it's the same shit. And we ain't gonna even get on you. All right, Don. So you know, white martial artists versus Asian martial artists or whatever. These dudes want to kill Don and them family because they don't want, you know, Asians dating this white girl or whatever. They don't, so they not with that. So they gonna kill them.
Because of Vietnam.
Yeah, because of Vietnam. So because of Vietnam. So Don, in his infinite wisdom, tells his cousin who's gonna fight the head white dude, you know what I mean? He tells him, fight him Thai style, because the white dude is scared. He ain't gonna do nothing. He's scared of that. He ain't gonna do no Thai style. They get to the fight. He tells them, yeah, let's do Thai style. White dude like, yeah, let's do it. Then the white dude kills him in the fight. So, Don, you got your cousin killed, number one. And then two, you was more upset with that white girl breaking up with you than you being the cause of your cousin's murder. Don, I was saying this all through the movie. We don't record, but I was saying this all through the movie. You a hoe ass nigga. You always been a hoe ass nigga. You always gonna be a hoe ass nigga, Don. You don't have no pride. You don't have no racial pride. You don't have nothing. Like
none.
Don, this girl, I can't even knock the girl. This is just her role.
Yeah.
She's in a role or whatever. Just like the rest of them in a role. But Don, you write the most. Like this movie, there was no. We never watched this movie like, yo, we don't know where this shit gonna go. No. This is like.
Remember, I'm sorry. No,
yeah.
halfway through, I said, okay, this guy gonna beat this guy, then this guy gonna beat that guy, and it's gonna lead to it.
Yeah, sure did.
I said, and that's exactly what the fuck happened. I'm watching, it's like, yo, it's playing out.
Don, I'm gonna give you some business advice. You probably be able to make a lick off this. This movie could have been made by the Hallmark Channel, and I think you need to start plugging yourself over there because it was all this soft shit in this movie that didn't make a damn bit of sense. He had you sacrifice your damn family so this white woman could get. Oh my God! Oh.
And at the Hallmark Channel, we know you don't have to do those uncomfortable sex scenes.
Hey Don, listen, man. I understand everybody go at their own pace. I understand that, Don. But we gotta call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
You scared when you around them hoes.
Like,
You scared. You scared when you around them hoes, man. We watched it. It gotta be all that, Trey.
Okay.
We watched it. We look at your body language.
Yeah,
you uncomfortable. You uncomfortable. And you know why? I think I'm gonna take it one step further. I'll leave it alone.
Don't let the rod talk for you. Don't let the rod talk for you, dog.
Sponsored by Crown Royal Rye.
Yeah. Yo, this shit right here is not good. I'm gonna finish it because I can't let my man who don't drink finish it. But
right.
How much you got left?
I got a little bit left.
I can't see what it is. Okay.
I got a little bit left.
Yeah,
the ice helps.
Yo, the ice helps a lot.
The ice helps.
Not that my shit melt, but we getting off topic. Don, I've always, everybody knows I've hated you from the jump.
Yeah.
And like I said, that was on the martial art. But I watching this movie, it was like, yo, I really don't think he has embraced his Asian side as much as he should. And I'm not even talking about from a theatrical standpoint. I'm talking about just simply your life.
Yeah, it really looks like you don't like it.
Or you're trying to say, look, I know I'm part Asian, but I'm also white, so please be my friend. And that's not cool, dog. Yeah. That's not cool because it's just. I think honestly, I'm gonna say this. I think because you touched on this last time. I think you've done more to hurt Asians in film than Hollywood with their stereotypes. Because you play right into this bullshit.
And that's when
into this bullshit.
When we was talking earlier, and I was like, how do you see Bruce Lee movies and don't you understand what I'm saying? Like you see, I can't watch. Look. Our parents raised us to have pride and dignity and acknowledgement of our place, you know what I mean, and our potential and stuff like that. So,
and that doesn't mean just behind closed doors.
Right.
That means when someone insults you, you check.
Yes. You know what I mean? So you got Bruce Lee movies, you know what I mean, where somebody was really trying. I'm just picking Bruce Lee because he's just real super popular. That's installing a sense of pride and dignity in the culture and stuff like that. And even though you don't think, and most people don't, you do represent something bigger than yourself when you decide to create. So you're going to come out there and make something, and it's totally pandering to white people. It's all about making them feel comfortable. This movie should have been called The Butler.
The Bubble?
The Butler. It should have been called The Butler. This is all you did.
Hey, I'm so sorry, and I don't have to. This is a disclaimer. We're not sitting up here trashing white people. This is not about trashing white people. This is about an Asian man who doesn't like to be Asian. And instead of coming out saying, I don't like being Asian, I mean big up somebody else.
Yeah.
To enough where I'm, all up in their ass crack, kissing their feet and shit. That's all we saying about this. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, just look, man. It's a different perspective. You got people that's gonna cape for people that think they can get them further or to see themselves. You got black people that see themselves in white people and say, I want to establish that. I want to be, who that person is or whatever. We just don't happen to be those type of people.
Nope.
So, and we're not gonna bend to that perspective of we understand it's fully what it is. We don't condone it. You understand what I'm saying?
And the reason why people like Don get under our skin the most, because Don has a vehicle to reach a lot more people, especially than we do, or other people that he's talking about. You have a lot. Your vehicle is I can't. As the West Coast would say, hella big, and you choose to put out bullshit like that
Right.
to keep people down.
Right.
Like I'm watching this movie, Ring of Fire, and there's nothing that said Asian pride.
Yeah.
The whole movie was race related. It was a love story
Yeah.
within two races fighting each other.
Right.
And as the man in the middle who could bring both of them together,
Right.
you said, nah, I'm gonna choose this side.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you did. And I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that.
Yeah, you should. You should, man, because I mean,
Bullshit.
this is
This moving real political for us.
yeah, this isn't a man's movie. And what I said, what I mean by that is this isn't, you grow up, you go through experiences, you become your own. You know what I mean? You figure out what you're gonna stand for, you know what I mean? They talk in the back of these cases and stuff, justice and all this other stuff, fight for what's right. Nah, Don, this is a movie for the simps. A lot of people in this, current time are that. So this is a movie for the simps, you know what I mean? Don endangered his family countless times. He got his cousin killed, all for the love of this white woman. He ain't justified. He really felt he should. Go ahead, yeah.
And that's what you did throughout the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but you played off the hatred for Asians without actually pointing out that you yourself had a hatred for Asians. Because we
Fact.
peeped the cop.
Yeah.
We peeped the cop who always came after you and your family, but never went after the white crew.
Yep.
Until your cousin died, then he came and said, I'm doing all I can. I did, and you like that's not enough. So even you're saying the justice system is after the Asian community. Dog, you were doing more damage than that cop.
Shout outs to Officer Lopez, because he shows something else people don't be trying to admit, that Hispanic people at times be low-key riding with these white, no, not even low-key. You got these cops and all that. So, not even low-key. But Hispanic people be riding with white people because they trying to get on the train. I mean, y'all, and
Do what you do.
yeah, you know what I mean? But we just, that's not what this is. We watching these movies and we break them down. Every movie ain't a classic where people be like, oh, this is a classic. We just call them classics, you know what I mean? They really not. This is a classical lesson in...
Yeah, we don't usually get this political with these movies neither, but it's something about watching.
They did the same thing in Train to Kill. Zagarino and Glenn
Yeah.
Egan did the same thing.
It was just like, yo, it's blatant.
Yeah.
Like with Billy, Cynthia, hell, even Lorenzo.
No, they just making movies.
Yeah, they're just making movies. Like we see the political angle some of y'all motherfuckers is going within these movies,
Right.
man. And it's like,
Right.
yo, I have no problem with you taking a political angle in an action movie, but don't play against yourself. I have a problem with that.
Not,
No, you fine.
if y'all choose to do that, just don't expect to be called out on it. Like, don't expect not to be called out on it. Like,
if we see it,
we will call you out on this bullshit.
Yeah.
Cause it's just like, yo, come on, man. Like, Don, how many you said he got?
There's only 3 of these, but he got like 8 blood fists and shit like that. And my thing is this, I know I've said it before, I hate Don and that sort of thing, and I'm end up probably gonna fight him if I ever see him.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't nothing changed.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah.
I know you 64 years old now, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I think you're one of those people that just needs their ass whooped.
Yeah.
Some people just need their ass whooped to be reminded of who the fuck they are. I just think that's what's gonna happen.
Don,
I think that's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna find a movie where you start with some actual martial artists that'll give you some competition. Like, I'm talking about Don and another martial artist.
Or he can't write.
That's what I'm saying.
He can't
in
write.
an independently produced movie.
Yeah.
So we can see how that kind of unfolds.
Yeah. I can't remember what's his name. It's Jerry, the cousin he got. I can't remember his real name, but I know I've seen him. Like I said, the number 2, your cousin, his number 2, and the number 3. I've all seen them in other movies we've watched, and they all fight a hell of a lot better than what they did in this one.
Word is bond.
Like one of the dudes, like I told you, one of the dudes from Big Trouble in Little China, from the Wang Chung, and I'm like, yo, in that movie he was getting busy.
Yeah.
He had the red, he was getting busy. In this, he plays a drunk who can't really fight, but can really fight.
Right.
Cause he beat up. If you don't remember, he beat up the white boy in the ring, and he wasn't really supposed to be fighting.
Yep.
And
he was giving 4 of them, the 4 of the boys that
and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then he got jumped, and it is what it is. It's just like man, I like I said, I have a problem with you in your movie saying there's corruption, there's hatred against my fellow Asians.
Yeah.
And at the whole time, you're doing nothing to big up the Asians.
Yeah.
And like you said, black people do that shit too.
Right.
Don't say, you know, we this and we that, but you over here cooning for the white. No,
Right.
no, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. And like I said, you got a bigger vehicle, and that's what you chose to do. I don't respect that, B. I don't respect that.
Yup. What's this movie called again?
Ring of Fire.
See, can't even remember the name of it. So, you know, basically, Ring of Fire is another movie where Don disrespects his Asian heritage. Don the Dragon Wilson disrespects his Asian heritage to appeal to white people. That's the whole crux of this movie.
What was his name? Fong, what's his name?
Leo Fong?
Leo. Don, holla at Leo Fong. Holla at Leo Fong because he said, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I don't know if we can put that one out yet, have we?
That's coming out today.
Okay, yeah.
It's dropping today.
Yo, it's a bad movie, but you gotta peep, it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
But yo, Leo Fong don't give a shit.
Right.
Big ups to Leo Fong.
Yup.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, we good, man. So, you know, just Ring of Fire.
That was in the movie, what, all of 5 minutes?
Yeah.
The Ring of Fire?
That was it.
It served no fucking purpose. Because the final fight was back in the boxing ring.
Yeah. Yep.
Just, yo, why did he
Terrible.
have his cousin do that? No gloves.
Yeah.
Don't fight under a goddamn bridge. Fight in the ring where the cops can't get to you. No. Fight under the overpass.
And remember, that's exactly what Don said in the beginning. When the cop came and harassed him at the drink, he said, we fight in the ring. Or no, his cousin said that. We fight in the ring. We don't fight out in the street because the cop tried to Cop tried to use that on him to get him. And he was like, no, we fight in the ring. Don, dumbass, gets his cousin killed outside the ring. Then he wants to avenge him in the... Don, you was a hoe ass nigga.
Now remember, he didn't fight him to avenge he fought him because he slapped his sister. Remember that. Don fought the dude who killed his cousin because the dude slapped his sister. Not Don's sister, but his own sister. That's why they fought. It wasn't the death of his cousin.
Right. So Don, I mean, all these people was just pieces of a play, so you could show your affection to white, you know, to white people, white culture, whatever. That's all these people.
That's how we read it.
These Asian people was just like, it's like a school play where they got the paper cut out of the tree and the car and shit. Like, that's all they was. All these members of your family was just people, like, they were just background fodder. You know what I mean? So you can just be, you know, have a background. Like, dog, if these Asian people wasn't around you playing your family or whatever, you would have spent this whole movie trying to convince them that you're not Asian. You understand what I'm saying? If you was the only...
But he did it anyways.
Yeah. But no, what I'm saying is, he went and had the family to rely on. Like
when they was in the scene.
Right.
When they was outside of the scene,
yeah.
it was no Asian.
And then it's another thing, so...
He a doctor too. How do you not play off the fact that you're a doctor? You're a fucking doctor. That's work. Yeah. Moment of silence. I'm sorry, I ain't got nothing else for Don.
So that was Ring of Fire. Another Don the Dragon Wilson blackface classic. Terrible fucking movie, man. Another one where he just wants to be white. It's basically Ring of Fire, aka I Want to Be White 3. You know, catch us next time. We'll probably catch I Want to Be White 4 or something like that.
No, I gotta get something good in me, man.
Well,
movie wise,
you get
we'll save.
Yeah,
we'll save Don for
yeah.
10 or 15 down the road.
Yeah, Don.
I will say this to people. Anybody out there, y'all know anybody we haven't touched that was semi-known or known during this time that's not a big star? Please let us know because the well is kind of running dry on who we can pick from. There's plenty of movies.
Yeah.
But it's all starring the same 5 or 6 people, and I would really like to see some people I've never seen before.
Don't know now. Come on, man. We gotta look at the numbers game here. Between between me and you, we know a whole lot of failed rappers. You know what I mean? Between me and you, just facts. We know a whole lot of failed rappers.
Okay.
all these movies we watch, and these motherfuckers ain't making movies no more. Somebody uncle or cousin had to be in one of these movies that y'all know.
I don't know.
And y'all can say something. Y'all can be like, hey man, my uncle was in Kill Death Murder 7. Oh word? Let us know where we can find that. And we'll review it.
I don't know.
But
I don't know if who you're talking about actually would have uncles or relatives in movies.
why?
I don't know. I don't know.
But see, I'm looking at it like, look how easy it was for them to do the movies. You
During that
understand?
time?
Yeah, like it was just, you throw something in the air and see what
Yeah,
sticks.
but a lot of this, if I see more of those being like drug related hood movies than action flicks. I don't, if what you're going by, I don't.
No, for now, for this time.
No, I'm
absolutely.
talking about those rappers you're talking about, uncles. I could still see them trying to do that more so than an action flick.
I don't understand what you're saying.
The failed rappers you're talking about,
Yeah.
their uncles, relatives, I could see them doing hood movies than I could see them doing action flicks.
No, I know. I'm not saying them doing action flicks. I'm saying the number of them. We know a shitload of failed rappers. We seen a shitload of bad action movies. So when you were saying people who we may not know, I'm saying for the number of failed rappers we know, and we ain't even famous like that.
No,
there's a huge number of failed action stars that somebody.
But I don't think it's action. I think it's hood / drug related kingpin, and not heroes movies.
Why you say that?
I honestly don't see.
Because I can't name 10 hood movies off the top of my head that kind of fit that criteria for that time.
Well, we talking about the early 90s?
Yeah.
No, I don't see black folks making those type of movies.
But that's
unless they were being brought into by like Leo Fong or something like that. They were bringing.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about white people.
Well, I don't know any failed white rappers.
No, that's the point. That's why I'm saying the numbers. We know a shitload of failed black rappers.
Yeah.
We watch movies with failed white action stars. So we talk to the people. I'm saying all these people out here, your uncle starred in something. Your brother starred in something.
I just don't know.
You know?
I see where you go. I don't know.
Now I'm saying if y'all know,
I don't know.
let us know. But it can't just be the same 8 people. Because I don't know Dale Jacoby, Vincent Mudurko.
But those are all belt holders. Belt holders. So that's that same community. I don't believe that the failed rappers family would be a part of the action community. I think they would be a part of the hood community. And not hood in a negative way, but I think there would be more bite-offs of New Jack City than bite-offs of Ring of Fire from the rappers' perspective.
Well, no, I'm not even talking about them rappers making movies or anything.
I'm not talking about the rappers. I'm talking about the environment they come from. Like, Wu-Tang grew up watching karate flicks.
Right.
The people you're talking about, I think, grew up watching hood flicks. So they're going to be a part of hood movies and not action movies.
So
that's just my opinion.
The people that watch Michael Dudikoff will more likely be involved in hood action.
I don't think they watch Michael Dudikoff. I think that around that time, they were starting to watch. Once that got pushed aside by like the Spike Lees and everything, we're not fucking with that no more. We're staying over here with stuff that actually represents us. You know, once we drop it, we drop it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm still like, I'm not really, I'm talking about white people per se. I'm not talking
I don't know. I don't think we know any.
No, we don't know.
I don't. But what I'm saying is, I don't think the failed rappers' relatives hung with that many white people.
No, I'm saying the failed actors' relatives.
And that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah.
The rappers. What rappers you talking? Give me one failed rapper who fits the criteria you talking about that we know.
Drake.
Okay, his people are not associated with acting.
No. We know Drake.
Yes.
And we know other rappers because of Drake.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm telling you, the ones that we know 3 degrees separation of Drake, I don't think the 4th or 5th degree is associated with acting. I still think they still in hood mentality.
No, I don't know. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking like degrees of separation from Dudikoff. You know other people in action movies.
I know. So you're saying somebody that may have worked with the Dudikoff movie.
May have been associated with another film.
Another
You
film,
know what I mean?
which another film would have been associated with another film.
Exactly.
Another film would have been associated with the uncle of the failed rapper.
No, there's no rappers involved.
No, not in the movie. You just said all the rappers we know.
No, I use rappers to set a base for numbers. The numbers I'm talking about. Like,
So you're not even rap. Well, so you shouldn't even fuck. You threw me the fuck off.
yeah, so rappers
It had nothing to do with
No,
you.
I picked some. No,
Oh.
yeah, I picked a. We know a
We just
huge.
wasted a whole bunch of your time.
Well, we gonna edit that. I picked a huge number of something we
No,
know.
I understand what you're saying now.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with rappers.
No, I just
Okay.
no, I just use
okay.
it. Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So so what you're saying is, and
Right.
correct me if I'm wrong. We who aren't rappers know a bunch of failed rappers.
Right.
Dudikoff, as a successful action star, should know
Or people in his family
should know a whole bunch of failed
other
actors.
people because that's the
I got
environment they
you.
was in. Yeah.
I got you.
So
Yo,
anybody
don't drink rye.
please don't drink this shit. Chapman, I don't know how you fuck with this shit.
I don't think you do.
I don't know.
It's too high class for Chapman.
How?
It's Crown Royal.
But he
No shot taken. He don't drink Crown Royal like that.
drink.
I thought he was, man, he fucked up that E&J last time.
Hey Chapman, if Crown Royal is high, you must be drinking like 87 to 89.
Yo, come through, Chapman. We got some bottles for you to try.
Cause I don't know how this shit.
This is, you finished yours.
I knocked mine out.
got to.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I knocked mine out, man. Crown Royal. Did I have the mesquite before?
No.
Okay.
No, that's what Captain mixing her. We're not drinking that.
Okay.
That shit tastes like wood.
I forget that. But yeah, I think we basically ended this like about 15 minutes
Yeah, we
ago.
did. I mean, Don, stop hating on your stop hating on your Asian side. Dog.
Yeah, man.
Is he Chinese?
Yeah, no, I don't think he's Chinese. I don't think he's Chinese. I don't know where he's. We have to
It
look
doesn't
up.
matter. You know, it doesn't fucking
Yeah, it
matter.
don't matter. You ain't honoring the shit,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it don't matter.
Yeah, we will in our own time.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it here because fuck Don.
Yeah. So that was Ring of Fire, another Don and Dragon Wilson classic movie. Catch us next time. We'll have something better because we gotta, like Trey said, we gotta wash this away with something better. As always, follow us on YouTube at Not Just Chicken, Instagram at Not Just Chicken. You know what I mean? We got full episodes. We got 1 minute reviews, skits on there, all that stuff. So you just keep in the loop with all these bad movie acts. Like we do it for y'all, like so y'all don't have to. Y'all don't have to do this. We do it for y'all. So
You don't go into a movie blind too.
yeah. So catch us next time. As always, do not drink Crown Royal Rye. It's terrible. And yeah. And we'll see you guys again.
Peace.